Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Young Justice Season 2. Not quite sure what the episode number is. It's like episode 8 or 9, or whatever it is. Whatever is on the title, that's the episode number. And it's called True Colors. So let's talk about this episode. With this episode, this is actually the second episode from the return. So it's just getting used to itself, I feel, again. We're getting used to Young Justice being on every week, I think. At least that's how I feel. And with this episode, we get to see the main characters are Blue Beetle, Impulse, Tim Drake, Robin, and Nightwing a little. Like, he just like, oh, you guys do this, like he always does. And Arsenal. Not Roy Harper. He's someone different. The whole clone thing, it is a little confusing. But especially if I feel like if you are not like religious to the show, it could get a little confusing. It's like, oh, is that Roy or Arsenal? Or, you know what? If you're not really into comic books and you like the show, I think it's also hard to understand or to to recognize because you're like, oh, is that Roy or Arsenal? But people like comic books don't know because of the robotic arm, and that's something maybe you would have forgotten through the hiatus. So that is Arsenal, though. That's the clone, technically the original, but technically he's the original, but he was the one captured that wasn't part of season 1. So he is part of the Young Justice team, it seems like. I don't remember him becoming part of the Young Justice team. I guess somewhere along the way he did become part of the team. And the Young Justice team is just trying to mold him into something good, He is you can see he is good, but he doesn't listen to people, let's say, and you get to see that in this episode because the Alpha team, or the people I mentioned, go to Smallville, which is great. I love, them mentioning Smallville. We even get to see, I guess Jonathan Kent, that is. I guess he didn't die in the Young Justice universe, but we do get to see him a little bit in this episode also. But we get to see that the Alpha team is wanting to find out what's at this factory, because the Reach have teamed up with Lex Luthor, which is definitely not a good thing. And now the world's saying, wow, the Reach is actually good. Everyone thinks that the Reach is good, but if they're teaming up with Lex Luthor, obviously they're not good. And obviously we know they're not good by watching what they've done throughout the season. So we get to see that Robin just wanted to get this little thing that they've been putting in fruit and run. But Roy, Arsenal, had a different idea. So he obviously does not like Lex Luthor because of everything he did to his life. So he plants a bomb in the factory. Nothing gets ruined, just, Arsenal's luck. But we also get to see the Black Beetle come in, and they have to fight them. And then we actually meet another beetle. I guess we call him the Green Beetle. I don't know his true name, but he's like a green beetle, and he's a Martian, so the Scarab is not controlling him. So that's something that's very important. In the end of this episode, we get to learn, there's the whole fight with the Black Beetle. But in the end of this episode, I think the most important thing about this episode was that we get to learn that there might be another way to let the Scarab not control Blue Beetle, but not destroy it, and he could still be Blue Beetle. So I think the question is also, do we trust the Green Beetle? Maybe he is, part of the Reach. Who knows? Maybe he's just like teaming up with them now, and maybe he actually could turn on them. I think that's a possibility with the Green Beetle. I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen, but that's definitely a possibility. And I think it will be interesting to see if Blue Beetle will be able to be Blue Beetle and not have that feature. I think that's something that we get to see in this episode also. It's kind of not a centric Blue Beetle episode, but we get to learn stuff about Blue Beetle. I think that's the plot that gets a little bit developed, is the Blue Beetle plot and, the whole feature thing. Because they try and destroy the Scarab, but that doesn't work in this episode. So I think it's going to be interesting to see if this Green Beetle is right and they could, Blue Beetle could be Blue Beetle. Without destroying it, and I think that's something that they're going to develop throughout the episodes. I thought this was a okay episode. I don't think I was totally excited about it. It was like, oh, I can't wait, see the next one. There's a lot of episodes with Young Justice that happens with me, and I like that about the show. But I felt like this was a really good episode. There's some plot that was developed, not a lot, but I understand why. Again, it's just a return, getting used to everything. But I understand why the plot didn't develop. It's kind of a filler episode, but we also get some stuff. We get to see Sportsmaster and Cheshire a little. We get to see that Sportsmaster is not part of you know, the whole villain group anymore, and he wants to kill Aqualad because I guess in somewhere in his heart he kind of wants revenge and also just reputation that he killed Aqualad, and because his daughter got killed, so I guess reputation-wise he wanted it also. So I don't know if it's truly because he cares or it's more of his selfish reasons, but we get to see that developed a little bit more also. But I'm a little upset that we didn't get to see a lot more developed and more, you know, oh my gosh type of things. I think maybe next episode we will, because we still haven't gotten to see Miss Martian and Connor and what they talked about. So it should be interesting next couple of episodes. Again, this was a kind of a filler episode, but it was an interesting filler episode, especially for different characters. I think if you're a big Blue Beetle fan, you're going to really like this. For me, Blue Beetle is not one of my favorite characters, but I definitely like seeing him. Also, we get to see Arsenal, which we haven't seen in a while, so that's something I enjoyed, was seeing Arsenal and seeing how rash he is and the stuff that he does. And will he stay on this team? What will he do? You know, because he is kind of a damaged character. And I hope we get to see more of Arsenal and, you know, regular Roy interact a little. I think that could be interesting. So again, not a lot to talk about with this episode, but it was a pretty good episode. Can't wait until next week. I can give it 4 stars. I thought it was a solid episode. Again, a little bit more of a filler, but I think everything's just coming into place. So definitely watch it. I think it's interesting, especially if these are your favorite characters. It was nice to see Tim in charge. I love that. Hopefully we get to see Tim in charge a little bit more often, because I think he did a good job of what he had. And it is an interesting episode. So we'll see what happens next week. And this is Comic Uno. Guys, tell me your thoughts in the comments below about this episode. And I'll see you guys later. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the rant situations about news about my videos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.